So just give yourself some grace this year. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today's a special day. Today is my birthday actually, but it is still a very normal day. Yes, we're still in a pandemic. We can't have anybody come and visit us. Well, we can have one person come and visit, but also it's Monday, so nobody can because everybody's like working. My husband's in his like online classes right now, so not too much going on, but we will make the best of it. My plan is to make pavlova for this evening, which I'm really excited about. I have made it before. Years ago I made one, but it was way too sweet because I think the toppings that I put on it were too sweet. And so I'm gonna make a citrus one, and so the bottom pavlova meringue will be sweet, but then I think it'll be nice to have some like sour citrus on top to balance it out. It's also getting so hot in Germany now. Well, it's not so hot, it just feels so humid and damp. I've just been inside, it's cloudy out, but I'm like sweating because it's so damp. Yesterday was so hot. It was like 26 degrees, and so we went on a day trip to Bodensee, and wow, it was so nice there. Like, just the whole area was so beautiful. Everything was in bloom. It was such a nice place. Also, that city is so beautiful. On our way home, we just drove through the city, and I want to go back and just like look around the city. I saw this great big old house, and it had this wisteria climbing up it, and it was all in bloom, and it was just so beautiful, and I just really enjoyed that. So I think for our anniversary I want to go back to Constance with my husband and just hang out, see what they have there. So one thing I really want to do is I want to plant these flowers. We got these in the lid of our Nutella and they're Löwenmäulchen. I think those are snapdragons in English, and I think these are going to be like the smaller type because my mom said there's bigger ones and there's smaller ones. I think these are the smaller ones. So I'm just going to plant these in a little strawberry crate that we got. I think this will work good. It's just like a recycled strawberry thing. It has some holes in it, so I'm just going to like plant them all in here, and you know, we'll see in a few weeks if they come up or not. I don't know. I'm excited. I do want some flowers. We really only have vegetables planted for our garden. I would like to get the ones that kind of hang off the banister, but then also those are so shallow, so you can't plant like too much in there, or you're just limited in the types of flowers that you actually can plant in them. So I don't know. We'll have to look into that. Like on this package there's zero information about the seeds or anything, so it's just a guessing game. That's fine. recipe that I'm making it looks like a pretty big one. Like it's taking up a full like sheet tray. So I'm gonna try and cut it in half, and I really hope that works. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Tiny bit. 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder.
I finally know the reason why, yeah. I'm never really satisfied, yeah. Waking up a paradise, yeah. Without you by my side. Imagine I walk through your doorway.
Okay, we have the sugar mixture.
You really make me wanna fly. Cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can.
That was really stressful. I managed to separate the eggs, the whites from the yolks, but one of them broke, and so there's a little tiny bit of yolk still in this mixture. I got out as much as I could, but I hope that doesn't ruin everything. Now we just need to beat the eggs for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so the egg whites are whipped up pretty good now, and I'm just going to add some cream of tartar. That's Weinstein in German. If I can get this back.
I finally know the reason why, yeah. I'm never really satisfied, yeah. Waking up a paradise, yeah. Without you by my side. Imagine I walk through your doorway. Imagine skipping all the foreplay. Imagine all the stars in one place. 'Cause you really make me wanna fly. Cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. When I go to sleep at night. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. You really make me wanna fly. Cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night.
Alright, so it's now early evening. The Pavlova is finished baking, but it's just been cooling in the oven pretty much the whole day. It is nice and crispy on top. It did crack, but that'll be fine because we're covering it anyways. I'm just leaving it in there because it's very protected in this space. And my husband and I are just gonna go for a little walk around the block and then stop at a grocery store, get some things for dinner. And yeah, I'm gonna make this really yummy pasta. I made it once before and it's just so good. So yeah, nothing too complicated. That's just how it's gonna be this evening. So last night was a bit rough. I made this nice meal for us and like everything seemed to be going fine the whole day. I spent the day doing things that I liked. I was doing some gardening, I was baking, I was cooking. Those are the things that I enjoy doing. But I don't know, just when the evening came and we were eating, it was so quiet, and I was just like, I was begging my husband, like, can you please just play some music? Like, I cannot handle this silence right now because it's just so like empty. I have a big family back in Canada, and birthday parties and gatherings would always be very busy, very loud, and comparing that to now, it's just so small and quiet. I don't know. I couldn't even finish my plate before I started crying. And I think part of that is because I'm just seeing so many similarities with my birthday this year and my birthday last year. Last year, I think like most people had the same idea, like, okay, this pandemic is probably going to be over by summertime and we're going to be able to do normal things again. And I thought that as well. Last year I was planning on going back to Canada in Easter, and then I pushed that back to summer, and then it got pushed back even farther to this last Christmas, and then again and again, and it's just kind of like a cycle of disappointment now. And there's quite a bit of fear involved in that, because like I know this year is different, and I know it's not going to be the same as last year. We have a vaccine now. It seems like it's getting better, but it also seems like it's getting worse at the same time. Like the whole situation that's in India right now with a new variant coming up, you know, there's just that fear of, okay, well, what if this vaccine doesn't work good enough? Are we gonna be living like this for another year? So I'm not gonna lie, it has been very difficult this last year. But the reason why I want to share this is because I want to make it kind of known that everybody is feeling this way this year. Like, it's just, I think I can say it's a bad year for everybody. And, you know, for me, I haven't really seen so much of that out on the internet, that people are really struggling. I think people are struggling in silence, and I just don't think that's good for you or for others as well. I think it's important to be open about it, and then also relating it back to health and fitness. I know I've gained weight this year, and I know probably a lot of other people have too, because in our lifetimes there has never been a more traumatic time as this. Lots of people are under stress with the pandemic, with climate change. Like, I have so much stress from that as well. These are two huge things that are totally out of my control, and so it's difficult to deal with because I can't go out and fix it. It's not like I'm getting stress from living in a dirty apartment, you know. I can clean an apartment to make myself feel better, but I can't clean the planet. I can't stop this pandemic all by myself. So just give yourself some grace this year. Next year we'll do better. Next year we can hit our fitness goals or start our fitness journeys, but don't put so much pressure on yourself to do it during this time just because you have the time. And I'm gonna end the vlog here, so If you guys liked it, then please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.